Good morning. Today we are going to start with the topic offences relating to marriage. The sections are section 80 to 87. Okay. Now section 80, which states about dowry death. Now, what are the essentials of dowry death? When death is caused of a woman within 7 years of marriage, and it is shown that before the death she was subjected to cruelty for the demand of dowry by her husband and his relatives, and when she has died there are some burns or some bodily injury, means we can say that the death is not in the normal circumstances, then it is deemed to be called as a dowry death. This is mentioned in subsection 1, and subsection 2 states about the punishment, that whoever causes the death of a woman or dowry death, then he'll be punished minimum 7 years, not less than 7 years, but which may extend to life imprisonment. That is section 80. This section 80 corresponds with section 304B of IPC. Okay, the essentials are very simple. A woman is dead, not in the normal circumstances, where some bodily injury or burns are there. The death has been caused within 7 years of her marriage, and before the death she was subjected to cruelty for the demand of dowry by the husband and relatives. Husband or relative shall be deemed to be a dowry death. Okay, now this is section 80. This is one of the offences against marriage or relating to marriage. Okay, now section 81, which states that cohabitation, cohabit means living together. Okay, cohabitation caused by man deceitfully inducing belief of lawful marriage, means here the man knows that he is not the husband of that woman, but he deceitfully practices certain things where the woman believes that she is a lawfully wedded or lawful wife of that man, but actually she is not. Now this man who knows that he is not the husband, he is practicing fraud. Deceit means what? Fraud. By which he induces the woman to live with him, to cohabit with him, and to have sexual intercourse. Now when this matter comes out, it becomes an offence. She will file a case against him, and he'll be liable for punishment, imprisonment, that is extend to 10 years, and also liable to fine. We'll just see like what are the essentials of section 81. Deceit has been practiced against the woman by a man. The man believes that he knows that he is not the husband, but he is putting an impression or practicing deceit on a woman, and she believes, because of that deceit, she believes that she is the lawfully wedded wife, and because of that they cohabit together, or you can say and there can be sexual intercourse also, because she believes, she gives a consent for the intercourse. That will not be called as a rape here, but why she has given the consent? Because she believes that she is a lawfully wedded wife. Okay, now if these essentials are there, then section 81 is been fulfilled and this offence has been committed. The man will be liable, extend to imprisonment, extend to 10 years, and fine. Okay, now section 82, that is marrying again during the lifetime of husband or wife. This we can say as bigamy. A name is been there, no? Okay, what is bigamy? Bigamy is a practice where already they are married but they marry again. Whoever having a husband or wife living and the marriage is not void, means the marriage is valid, the first marriage is valid, it is a subsisting marriage. They have a living husband, she has a living husband, he is having a living wife, and their first marriage is a valid marriage, and if they marry again, then this offence is being committed. Okay, and the punishment is imprisonment, extend to 7 years, and fine. However, some exceptions are there. If the first marriage itself is void, then the second marriage which they have done, that is a valid marriage, because the first marriage itself is void. Okay, this is one of the exception. And the other is, if the spouse, means either the husband in case of a woman or either the wife in case of a husband, their whereabouts are not known. We don't know where he has gone or where she has gone, his wife has gone or husband has gone. They have gone somewhere where the whereabouts are not known. Because of the whereabouts not known for last 7 years, law says it is an exception, and therefore if after 7 years the person marries again, then this will not be a bigamy. We have seen a similar case in tort also. That was Tolson's case, where she waited for him for 7 long years, and after that she marries again, and with the, like, it was not a secret marriage and all. She had told it to all the people and all, openly and all, and she got married. And after the second marriage, her husband, the first husband, came back. Then the offense has not been committed, because she is not practicing here any kind of deceit, and she was waiting for 7 years. Okay, therefore these exceptions are mentioned for bigamy. Subsection 1 is telling about that if first marriage is a valid marriage and the person marries again, then bigamy is being committed, and the first wife, she can file a case against the husband for marrying again. Okay, now this is subsection 1. The punishment is 7 years and fine. And subsection 2, that subsection is telling about the offense of bigamy only, but through the viewpoint of the second wife. Means the person who is having a valid marriage, a living spouse, a living wife. If we will take an example like an husband who is having a living wife, and that is a valid marriage, he has not taken any divorce and all, and he marries second time, but the second wife is unknown about the fact. Means what he is doing, he is concealing his marriage. The subsequent marriage is being done by him in concealment about the first marriage to the second wife. Then this offense is being committed. Now subsection 2 deals with an offense which will be like, which is an offense against the second wife, and subsection 1 is telling an offense which is an offense against the first wife. Means the case will be filed by the first wife under subsection 1, and subsection 2 states whoever commits the offense of bigamy having concealed from the person with whom he subsequently marries, then offense has been committed. That offense is punishable by 10 years and fine. Means for the first wife the offense is, and the punishment is 7 years and fine. And from the viewpoint of the second marriage or the second wife, if he does not tell her about the first marriage, then the offense, the punishment is imprisonment 10 years and fine. Okay, now this is section 82. Okay, section 83. Marriage ceremony fraudulently gone through without lawful marriage. Now what this section is clearly stating, that whoever dishonestly or with fraudulent intention goes through a ceremony of marriage, but he knows that when he is going through the ceremony of marriage, that is not the actual ceremony, so marriage is not taking place. So this is called as a mock marriage. Therefore when a person dishonestly or fraudulently with an intention goes through a ceremony of a marriage, knowing that he is not thereby getting lawfully married, then he will be punished under this section, and the punishment is imprisonment extend to 7 years and fine. So what are the essentials here? Dishonest or fraudulent intention and he goes through a ceremony of marriage, but he completely knows that this is not a ceremony of marriage by which a lawful marriage will take place, then this offense is being committed. This offense is also called as mock marriage. Okay, now section 83 corresponds with section 496 of IPC. Now the next section, that is section 84. Enticing or taking away or detaining with criminal intent a married woman. Whoever takes away or entices away or detains any woman and he knows clearly that she is the wife of some other person. And why he is doing this? Because he wants a illicit intercourse with that person, or he will compel her to have an intercourse with any person, or conceals or detains with the intent, with such a kind of intent, any woman. He'll be punished with imprisonment up to 2 years or fine or both. This is called as seduction. Means with the knowledge that the woman is a wife of somebody, he is keeping such a kind of relationship. He takes away or entices away the wife of some person, then this offence is being committed. Okay. Now this is section 84. Now section 85. Okay. Section 84 corresponds with section 498 of IPC. Now section 85. Section 85 and section 86. They deal with, like previously, this was section 498A and section 86 was the explanation for 498A. Means for 498A, now we are having two sections, that is 85 and 86. Got it? Now section 85 states about husband or relative of the husband of a woman subjecting her to cruelty. Now what offense this is? Cruelty has been done against that woman. Who has done? The husband or his relative. Whoever, being the husband or relative of the husband of a woman, subjects the woman to cruelty, he'll be punished with imprisonment extend to 3 years and fine. Now this section corresponds with 498A of IPC. Now what is section 86 then? Section 86 is just defining what is cruelty, which was previously mentioned in the explanation below section 498A of IPC. Okay. Now how cruelty is been defined? Cruelty means any willful conduct which is of a such a nature that the poor woman, she'll decide to commit suicide, or to cause some grave injury or danger to her life, limb or health. Now this can be either physical cruelty or it can be mental cruelty also. Means she has been compelled to do suicide. Such a things have been done by the husband or his relatives, then that will be called as cruelty. Or harassment of the woman, and such harassment is with a view to coerce her or any person to meet some illegal demand of dowry. Means any valuable or any property should be given to her. Such a type of harassment is been done towards the woman, then that will be called as cruelty. Okay, we'll see again. Any willful conduct which is of such a nature as is likely to drive the woman to commit a suicide or to cause grave injury. This will affect her health, that is mental health and also physical health. Or harassment of the woman, where such harassment is with a view to coerce her or any person related to her to meet some illegal demand, that is dowry, some property should be given. For that the woman is being harassed, then that will be called as cruelty. Okay, 85 and 86. 85 states about offense committed by husband or his relatives, that is cruelty by husband or his relatives, and cruelty is been defined under section 86. Now the last section of this part, that is 87, kidnapping, abducting or inducing woman to compel her marriage. Means the woman is been kidnapped, or she is been abducted, or she has been induced, and for what? To compel her marriage. Now if such a kind of thing is been done, she has been forced or she has been seduced to have some illegal intercourse, or having forced or seduced to like marry, or such a kind of things like seduction is been done, or kidnapping is been done, abducting is been done with an object that she should marry, then the offense has been committed and punishment is 10 years and fine. It means here kidnapping has been done of a woman with an objective to compel her marriage or to have an illicit relationship. Okay, we'll see the exact words. Whoever kidnaps or abducts. We are going to see kidnapping, abduction. They are separate offenses. At that time, you will come to know what exactly the meaning of kidnapping or abduction is there. Okay. Whoever kidnaps or abducts any woman with intent that she may be compelled or knowing likely that she will be compelled to marry any person against her will, or in order that she may be forced or seduced to illicit intercourse, or knowing it to be likely that she will be forced or seduced to illicit intercourse, shall be punished with imprisonment, and the punishment is imprisonment extend to 10 years and also fine. Okay. Now section 87 corresponds with section 366 of IPC. Got it? Now here we complete offense relating to marriage, which are also called as matrimonial offenses. Okay, bye bye. See you in the next video.